I'm Ed.
And I'm Mindy.
And welcome to the Viapree Project. Thank you so much for joining with us tonight. We have a great night for you. We have another sessions. We're doing really good with our sessions. You're a little too hot. But well, you're not too hot.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? But we're doing good sessions. Sessions going. We have great guests coming on. Mm-hmm. Especially tonight, we have Adventures with VP, our close friends. We get to have them on here. Yeah, it's cool to have family. Mm-hmm. You use it family, but it's really family to me.
Oh, okay.
What?
Fine.
Well, no, I don't.
Wow, it just made me look bad.
But we have VP and Arleen with us tonight, so it's going to be a great night tonight. Make sure you have your questions ready, because if you have any questions for this amazing couple, they'll be able to ask. Mindy will be able to go through the chat and be able to ask those questions for you. But we are having a great show tonight. Babe, how was your week?
My week, well, it kind of just started.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday, and I'm already stressed.
Yeah, well, we had a great weekend before.
We did.
So
we had a great week last week on vacation. So we're back in the office now.
Yeah.
You know, vacation vibes are over.
It's not that much fun. But
it's not. But it's been good so far.
It's been good. It's been really good. So I'm glad to be back at work. Just get things started again. But I did have a great time with the family.
I do miss sleeping.
You do.
Because we did a staycation this time. If you know us and have followed us for a long time, our vacations, we go and we do. And we're just go. And we come back needing a vacation from our vacation.
Right.
But this time we decided to take a staycation.
Yes.
Because we had so many options that we couldn't decide.
Yeah. So it was crazy.
Was nice. We did something. We slept. It was great.
Yeah, it was really good. So, all right. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, we have the Live Place.
Your channel for friendly live streaming.
Yes, you go check out the liveplace.com. We have an amazing sponsor. He is Dean over at the Live Place. He has an incredible website where you can check out all these live streamers that are family friendly from all different parts of the world, really. And he has so many different types of videos that are streams that he does. He has cruising, he has Disney,
all the things,
and it's so much stuff. So make sure you go check out theliveplace.com. Dean is phenomenal. Also, we have our man Precise Signs. Yeah. If you have not seen it, behind Mindy is our round table sign, and behind me is the Viapree Project sign. We also have these amazing our great channels. So we have Adventures with VP, who you're going to see later today. He has a sign. Yeah, they're phenomenal. Adventures so with Gonzo is his good, and so many people in our community online uses Marlon over at Precise Signs. He does more than just these nice signs. He does so many different like the signs, stickers, and things like that, like promotional things. Mm-hmm. So go check out Precise Signs. He is.
I still need to ask him if he'll make my sprinkles for my car.
Yeah, you gotta ask him that. All right, babe.
Who's in the chat? All right, so guys, I am on my phone today. So bear with me. It's a little tiny and a little glitchy. YouTube does not do well on my phone. All right, so Stacy is first in the house.
Here. And Stacy, yes, I already told Mindy.
Not my fault. I am not the vacation planner. I'm the vacation doer. But we've determined a whole list of people who are probably mad at us.
Yeah, so there's probably a lot of people mad at me right now.
All right, so Stacy's in the house. Debbie Burnfield is in the house. I should have gotten my glasses. Adventures with VP's here. Yay. Wow, look at them. I'm so glad they made it. Andrew Ford is in the house.
Awesome.
Arleen from Adventures with VP
is
here. Donna Jaworski, I miss you. Mandy Adams. They're all talking to each other. Having a group. Mara in Memphis. Hello, welcome. Thanks for coming.
Awesome, welcome.
Who else? Vermiclips. If I'm saying your name wrong, it's legit because I can't read it. It's very small. Welcome. Central Florida Novelty and Gifts. Hey guys.
Welcome.
Movie Mania Nick. Hey, welcome back. I'm scrolling. Chris Dye. Hello.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming. And
You missed that.
What?
You missed.
What did I miss? Who did I miss?
I'll
Avery, the Cuban American, my brother from another mother. Hi, friend. I would have seen him there.
Yeah.
Stacy Rogers, Movie Media, Mara Memphis. I hit the bottom.
Okay, awesome.
All
Well,
right.
thank
If
you
I
guys.
missed you, it's because I legit didn't see you.
Thank you guys so much for joining with us tonight. Don't we have an amazing moderating team?
Wow, you remembered.
Yes, I remembered. Yes.
Because Stacy was mad at you.
You know.
You put it in your mind.
I don't need her to be mad at me for something else.
So yes, we have a fantastic moderating team. They are amazing at what they do, which is remind us of things and remind you guys of things.
And keep the chat safe.
Which I saw all kinds of stuff happening. They do that, and they're just awesome friends. But beyond that, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
They keep the batty bats out and the goody goods in.
Yes, right. Thank you so much.
I really don't know
moderating
why
team
I started
for
that.
Just I don't know what it's been around for a long time.
Please, someone remind me how that happened.
So thank you so much, guys, for joining with us tonight. Sessions is a fun night where we get to know the channels in our community and those other channels that we just pick. Honestly, who we want you to check out. This time is for them and their channel, so make sure you have your questions ready to ask. There's no questions stupid. Just go ahead and put it in, and the moderating team will help us get that going as well.
Speaking of, if you have a question, because I left my glasses upstairs and I'm on my tiny phone, it is extremely important if you're going to ask us directly to tag us at Viapree Project so that I see that nice red box come
It's
up.
gonna be fun.
Otherwise, I
It's
might
gonna be a
miss
fun
it.
night.
So moderators, please, if I miss a question, tag me with the question with the ad. I know you guys will be good at that. So.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a fun show. All right, I think that's all I have to do now. Let's bring them out. You ready?
I am ready.
Let's bring out. So who do we have with us?
Who's in the chat?
Yeah, you.
Today we have none other than, drumroll please, Adventures with VP Arleen and Sean.
Yeah, where are you? Here, hit the wrong button.
What up?
Hi.
What's up, guys?
Hi guys.
We're so excited to have you with us.
Hi.
We're gonna have a great night tonight. How are you guys doing? It's, good.
Yep.
It's great to see Arleen on the
Good.
stream.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while since you've been on, and
Yeah.
so I know we'll talk a little bit about it, but I know you guys have been so busy, with just work and things like that, but also with we saw some stuff with Mylene also doing stuff too as well. So you guys got a lot going on.
Yeah, busy.
Yeah, most definitely. Getting back into a rhythm of different things, finding the new normal.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for joining with us tonight. Hold on. Did we see anybody put a question in here?
Not a question.
Oh.
Stacy was just yelling at you to go get my glasses.
I can't go there. That's three floors. I gotta go upstairs.
Actually, they're by my Lego piano, which is on floor number 2.
Maybe I'll go up there.
No, I'm good. I should be okay. I'm not that old.
Oh man, this computer is going crazy today. So here we go.
Oh, and that's another thing, just to let you guys know in the
What?
chat, and those who are watching stealth mode. If we disappear, we're sorry. We had a really crazy thunderstorm. It reminded me of hurricanes in South Florida.
Yeah.
And our power has flickered like 5 times already. And
Yeah.
we were
so just in case, you might have to just sit still.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. Yeah, for sure.
Hold tight.
So
Yeah.
So guys, you guys have been now on YouTube for a while now. You're at 1.4, so 1,420-ish subscribers, been growing and so tell us how's it been being part of the community and growing. Let's know how you feel.
Being part of the community's been fantastic. Meeting so many different people. You meet people that have one singular commonality with them, right? And then you find out that turns into so many other different things.
Yeah.
I mean, I know our closest friends that we have right now, that we talk to almost on a daily basis, is because of YouTube.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for YouTube, we would have never met. I would have still met Gonzo, but I probably wouldn't have talked to him because I didn't talk to, even though him and I used to work together. He worked there for almost 2 months or a month and a half before I even said hello to him.
Wow. That's crazy.
And then Disney sparked up a conversation one day with him, and he introduced me to everybody else. But like Arlene's closest friend so far right now that she talks to almost every day, Amy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Literally met them because the channel, we were about to go live at Epcot, and Josh came up to me and we started talking, and we became customers. And, and then friends and family now, and so it's just so many different people. Like, we would have never have gone to Baltimore. I'll tell you right now, I've never had a reason to go to Baltimore until YouTube.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
It was great. That meetup was phenomenal.
It was
like
epic.
Ed's word. That's Ed's word. Phenomenal.
Yeah. I know that was mine yesterday. Thank you.
I was like, if I give him that word, nobody's gonna know because he says it all the time anyway. So.
Oh man. So
growing the channel's been interesting. We appreciate everybody who comes to watch us. We started out doing little vlogs, then we jumped into lives, and then recently it's honestly been a bunch of nothing. But we're, like I said, we're getting back to the new normal, where we'll be doing more home lives again, and eventually I'll get some vlogs out.
Yeah.
What up, Chris?
We'll definitely talk about the future of the channel, but starting back in the beginning, I remember when we started off, before we were streamers, Mindy wasn't that keen, I guess.
Good word.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a good word.
I'm working on keen on
That's
going.
a smart word. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'm trying to be smart. Trying to look.
Yeah.
But Mindy wasn't that keen on being a part of us, like going live and talking to people and things like that. So, so Arleen, how did you come over to the other side? So you actually now streaming and.
Well, I think it. I mean, I saw him having fun first of all, and then also Pete kind of was like telling him to bring me on, so that pushed it a little bit more. And then I don't know, and I was watching what's his name, Jeff?
Yeah, Doe Whip Dad.
That's right. One day I was just listening to him, and he said something like, you have to show the world the best version of you, or something like that. It was really good.
Yeah, he said, don't be selfish.
Yeah, he said, don't be selfish and show the world the best version of you, or something like that. And I was like, wow, that really struck me hard. And I was like, I do need to do that. I do need to share my silliness or my personality or whatever with everybody. So that really pushed me a lot too. I was like, okay, I got to do this.
Wow. Well, thanks to Bill with Dad.
That's
really good.
It's because of him we met.
Yeah.
But, because because in the beginning, even when I would do lives at the park,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
the whole family was with me. You just didn't see them on camera.
Right.
I mean, she was standing next to me the whole time. And then when chat would say, "Oh, we can't hear you. We lost audio," that's because I hit mute because we were bickering.
Yeah, we we should start leaving it on so people can hear. It's pretty funny,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's
Yeah, it's but like sometimes you just need to have those private moments and just be like,
yeah.
I'm feeling this or I'm feeling that. Can you please stop? So that's kind of what we do behind camera.
So what made you start YouTube? What made you start actually coming up with content or kind of the direction of where you guys are going?
So I've wanted to do YouTube almost since it came out.
Wow.
Like back when you could only upload 5-minute clips. I was into YouTube. I recorded some little videos and uploaded them like 11 years ago. And I would record things and mess around with it. Nothing major. And back then, especially not knowing what's going on, it was just something dumb to do that I enjoyed. And then I would like record myself walking in like Universal or something. And people would look at me like, he looks dumb. What is he doing? And then my own family would do the same thing. And then except they would also give the audio and they were like, why are you doing that? You look so dumb. And so because of the discouragement that I received, I stopped.
Wow.
And it's one of the biggest, I would say that's the second biggest regret I have is stopping, because had I not stopped, I wholeheartedly, and this is not a knock to him, but I wholeheartedly believe that I would have more subscribers than Tim Tracker.
Wow.
Because it started off just by, and which is what we still do today. I know it's a lot of Disney, but Adventures with VP is come with us, whatever we're doing.
Right.
Not, it's whatever we like to do and like to have fun with. We're not pigeonholed. Yeah, we love Disney, and that, and so that's a big part of it. But we love a bunch of other things too, which is, more travel vlogs. Like there's a special event that we're going to next month that I'll be vlogging, and she's like, "Are you actually going to put it up though?" And I'm like, "Well, eventually."
What are you looking at me for? No. There's vlogs up now.
One.
Okay.
I mean,
sorry.
Put it this way. I have so many vlogs that I can edit and put up that I've thought about doing a throwback series, so that I can just get vlogs up and put them on a playlist that's older stuff,
Yeah.
And older. I say back when we started the channel. Back, now it's been what 2 years, 2.5 years now.
Wow, that's crazy.
All right, so we don't have a question, but we do have a comment.
I got it.
You got it? Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Stacy says, let VP know he just let the secret slip. Now, when they lose sound, we will know Arleen is yelling at him or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
yep.
That's what happens.
Oh, man.
It is what it is.
You have a question?
I'll tell him to leave the audio on and he'll turn it off just because, yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
So if you have a question, go ahead and tag us and we will get them answered.
Answered.
Sure.
Answered. Okay.
Whatever.
Asked and answered.
Yes.
That sounds like an attorney saying.
Okay.
So as far as the Disney content, where did your love of Disney come from?
I worked there, back in 2005. And I took the kids a lot because back then when you worked for Disney, there was no blockout dates really. Like you could go whenever you wanted. back in 2005. So I would take the kids all the time, and it stuck with them, and it stuck with him. And then we stopped, because during that sometime, I don't know, we couldn't afford
Well, we did
passes.
back in 2000. We took Mike.
Before that.
Yeah. And then you worked there.
Yeah.
But I like prior to being, I don't know. Like, I don't know where it came from, because it's not like living in Florida. Disney's not necessarily a big deal in the sense that you know how when you always have something, you take it for granted.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how Disney is when you live here in Florida. Unless you're a transplant and you come here for Disney, then But when you when you live here and you grow up here as a kid, you definitely take Disney as a. It's like, oh, it's cool, it's fun. One of my most fun memories is when I think I was either a sophomore or junior. I think I was a junior in high school. Living in South Florida, and we came up to the Magic Kingdom for a field trip, and it was my physics class, and so we had to fill out a paper as we rode different rides, and one of the coolest things that we had to do was ride Space Mountain with the lights off and then with the lights on, and then we had to write about our sensory differences between riding it that way. When we rode, after that, we rode the Astro Orbiter.
Yeah.
And we had to throw a tennis ball up in the air, and you would watch it float for a little bit.
Oh,
and so
wow.
you would talk about different things like that. So
That's
that was
cool.
fun.
I might be starting taking tennis balls with me everywhere I go.
And then, so for me, I guess that's what I really enjoyed that. But then, yeah, when she worked at Disney, we went all the time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I guess the biggest Disney lover in our family is Marcus. Like he is the biggest. I think he's just the biggest kid ever.
Yeah.
Because he loves it so much. Yeah. He loves it more, I think, than any of us.
Wow.
For sure. Yeah.
Wow, Marcus, that's crazy. So we have a couple questions, right?
We do. They got starred.
Oh,
I don't think.
One?
There's one.
There's one. Okay, here we go.
Okay. So Avery, the Cuban American, my brother from another mother, wants to know, what are your favorite Disney soundtracks? Good question.
Wow. I think for me, I have two. So it's Moana. I love that soundtrack, the whole thing. I love it. It just sparks up this feeling of family and love. I don't know, and freedom and adventure. Like, just that soundtrack makes me feel. And then the other one is Encantos.
Oh, really?
Just because I'm Colombian, so a lot, like, just the music is like, the music that they play is called cumbia, but it's like kind of remade to I guess for everybody to like, because cumbia is a little bit hard to enjoy if unless you're from that country, and then it's a culture, like cumbia is a culture in Colombia. So that I'm proud of my roots,
heritage. Yeah, of course. That's awesome.
So
yeah.
Sorry, I was going to start another question. There's another question.
For soundtracks, Moana's, I love that one.
That's right.
And then if it's a song, I don't know if there's, I don't even recall what other songs are on the soundtrack, but Up. Married Life is the only one that comes to my mind, but I'm sure there's other ones.
Married Life?
I mean,
Married Life, it's the like
the one we normally, what we do is every time we hear it in the park, because Magic Kingdom plays it a lot
on Main Street.
So we just dance to it on Main Street.
That's so sweet.
So what about you, VP?
Moana,
Uh-huh.
because I love. There's several different songs that I love in there. My favorite one is "You're Welcome."
You're welcome. Yeah.
Yep. And then yeah, Up
Up.
is what comes to mind.
But Up doesn't like Up is just more of a instrumental.
Yeah,
But I
because
like
I'm
that.
thinking
Track.
about Up. I'm like,
They're not
I don't know
Yeah.
anything
There's
from
not
Up.
there's not musicals. There's
There's just
there's the
instrumental.
instrumental and
Yeah.
But
like I was
there was a
Ed knows that
montage, right? Where they go through their
when
married life. Did that have
yeah,
words?
and that's no, it doesn't
No.
have words.
I can't remember.
It's just like sad music, happy music. It's all instrumental. So
Mm-hmm.
you really have to like just focus on I guess the orchestra that plays it. I don't know.
Okay.
But
This is Married Life.
yeah, that one. That's the one they play.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the one we dance to on Main Street. Yeah.
Aww. That's awesome. All right, we have another question or something?
We did put this one
one
up,
here?
and then there's
Sure.
one after that. Chris Dye wants to know when is the next axe throwing competition with Ed and VP?
So I think Chris used the wrong choice of words.
It wasn't a competition.
It was not a competition.
So sorry.
It was pretty bad.
But I'll be honest.
Yeah.
When I first threw that thing, I surprised myself. I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah. It was incredible. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be. But when VP first started throwing those axes, it was like
One
like
after
he was
another
like he was
after
supposed
another.
to do this. Like I'm watching it. You're watching it like it's like stick, bullseye. And I'm like,
there's Ed, I really hate playing with this man any type of game because he's so competitive and for the most part he wins all the time and I
Yeah.
hate it.
yeah.
But now Mylene's on the come up. Like we'll play we play like Monopoly Deal, the
Yeah.
card game. Have you guys ever played
No,
that? Oh
I
my
haven't.
We don't.
We have
Nothing
it.
Monopoly enters this house.
Oh,
But
yeah, we
gets
almost-
played.
Listen, Mindy, I don't like Monopoly either anymore. I used to love it, but it's so long that I just like, I don't want to
And
play it
he's
anymore.
mean.
But Monopoly Deal is fast. It's like
It's like a 15-minute game.
it's like a
Okay.
15-minute game. Yeah. And so Mylene whoops it. And I was like, okay, let's play again because I got to whoop your butt. And she's like, okay. So we play again. She whops me again. I was like, I'm done.
I think we played 5 times, and I think she won 3.
3 of them.
And I
And,
won
Wow.
2.
and I
Oh,
want
wow.
0.
Aw.
0.
But Mylene's beatings were so bad that I didn't even feel like I won any.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
They had to tell me, yeah, you won. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Sure didn't feel like it.
Oh.
But as far as axe throwing, I'm down for it anytime. I love it. It was fun.
I got
next
to
time an
win.
hour-
I got to win one game from you. So that whole weekend, he beat me in everything that we did. So yeah.
Everything. We went to the arcade. Every game we played, I whooped him.
Okay, ready? Here's this other question.
Okay. Chris Dye also wants to know what is Arlene's favorite ride when she was a cast member and played in the parks?
So I worked in Hollywood Studios, and
Back then it was MGM.
back then it was MGM, and that was our favorite park. And we would go there for Rock and Roller Coaster.
Oh.
So yeah, and Tower of Terror. Even though like Tower of Terror, I kind of hated it at the beginning because I didn't like
The
how
feeling.
how your tummy felt. I don't know. I just didn't like it. And he's like, stop being such a chicken. Get on. Come on. Stop being a chicken. Just go. You're such a wuss. I was like,
Well-
oh my gosh.
There is a method, I guess is what you'd say, to riding that ride. Like there's a proper way to ride Tower of Terror.
Now that we're in our 40s. Yeah, back then.
Back then we didn't care, but now,
Yeah.
like for anyone who has back problems
or not, you can't have really bad.
I mean, I'm not right. It
but
doesn't.
kind
But
of,
if
you know,
because if you don't put your feet down, you will come off of the seat, even with the seatbelt on. And then that when it switches direction, it'll smack your bottom pretty hard.
It does.
Wow.
So what you do is when it drops, you kind of stand up a little bit, and so you put pressure on the floor. That way, when it comes back up, it doesn't smack you. You just sit down.
It saves your butt.
Shock suspension.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it makes the ride way more enjoyable.
Yeah, when he told me that, I was like, oh, okay, I'll do that, and it works. So
back when Arleen worked at Hollywood Studios, my favorite thing got torn down for Galaxy's Edge. I love motorcycles and stuff, and so my favorite thing was Lights, Motors, Action.
Oh, that was a great show. That was great.
That was a great show.
Not there anymore.
I actually went to motorcycle mechanic school and was like, oh, maybe one day I'll get to work there. And
no.
Oh well.
We have one more question.
One more question. Prepare yourselves for this one. It's very important.
This is easy.
Who is your favorite child? VP and Arleen. This person is asking for a friend.
So Mylene is my favorite daughter.
That.
Marcus is my favorite middle child.
Yes.
Okay.
And Mike is my favorite oldest.
That. Yeah.
And that's how you
tell your friend.
Okay. See, now I'm learning. Now I'm learning. So that's good. Thank you. That's really, really good.
I say Evan is my favorite Evan and Jordan is my favorite Jordan.
Yeah.
Talking about kids, though, the one thing I will say is, especially when they're little, and little I would say is anything under 14. Even I would consider 13 semi-little.
Yeah.
It's important for parents to tell your kids that you're proud of them. Like, don't let it go as if it's like an understood thing.
Right.
You need to be intentional and tell them.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Don't let others tell them who they are.
Yeah.
You tell them who they are.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great advice. I don't know.
Some people are not happy about your answer in the comments.
Oh, God.
Trash answer.
Doesn't matter if you're satisfied or not.
All righty.
Marcus had a very disgruntled face.
Yeah. I could see, actually, I could imagine him doing that face for sure.
Yeah. Marcus had said earlier that when we got our passes this most recent time, because we've had them a couple times.
Yeah.
It was 2019?
Yes, when we started going for Christmas, he paid
the initial deposit for everybody's pass.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we could all go together.
That was our Christmas gift.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna do a little game that we do here. It's called the hot seat. You guys ready for it?
Oh,
Let's do it.
All right. All right. Go ahead, babe. Tell them about the hot seat.
All right. You've seen it before. You know what you're in for. You are in for the hot seat. For those of you who are new, this is a rapid succession question and answer time. So we're going to do both of them. They are going to answer as many questions as rapidly as they can. They only have 60 seconds to complete as many questions as possible. Our reigning champion is Pete McDevitt with 21 questions. That was pretty epic. No one's ever gotten this high.
VP's thinking about it.
That's that competitive side.
He's like, I gotta beat Pete, and Pete's gonna be here, and you're gonna trash talk, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He's a trash talker.
I need to win, so when he comes down, I can trash talk.
Oh Lord. Okay.
So all you have to do in order to win is get 22.
Ooh.
I mean, if you want to smoke them, you can smoke them. But I don't have that many questions.
All right, so who's going first?
Ladies first.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
there you go. Hey, all right.
All right, here we go. So as soon as I read the first question, Ed puts
Hi,
the minute
Marlon.
on the board. Hey, check your email, Marlon. So,
What's up, Marlon?
all right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Number 1. How would you rate your karaoke skills on a scale from 1 to Mariah Carey?
2.
What's the name of the street you grew up on?
Palisade.
Are your grandparents mildly rude?
Yes.
What's your favorite clothing brand?
Old Navy.
Black beans or refried beans in your burrito?
Refried beans.
Using an Elmo voice, tell me how you like your coffee.
Black? I don't know.
Are tomatoes a fruit or a vegetable?
Fruit.
Who's your favorite Harry Potter character?
Harry Potter.
Have you ever stolen anything?
Yes.
Do you think anyone considers you a hipster?
I don't know.
What's the sound you would make if you were freezing cold? What's your favorite martial art?
Hiya! Like karate. I don't know.
LA or New York?
New York.
Sour Patch Kids or Swedish Fish?
Sour Patch.
Sour Patch. All right, good.
We're counting that one?
Yeah, that's counting. Yep.
All right. 14.
14. That's good. Good job.
Do the freezing cold again? I didn't get to see it.
Good job. 14. Very good. That's solid number.
Solid number. So it's better than poor Kelly's.
That's because Kelly went into all these explanations.
Yeah.
All the details.
All righty. So next up, we got VP. You let me know when you're ready, babe.
All right. I am going to start at number 15 and then go to the bottom and then go back to number 1.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
But then it's going to take me a minute to do math.
Read slow. Like read really slow so I can read them.
or just start at the bottom and just go up. Easy.
But yes, for you. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. Ready?
La 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 la. Elmo's world.
You're supposed to tell me your coffee.
I mean, I did it for Nick. I believe you. So I just think. I'm like, wait, what does he sound like?
Oh, I couldn't think of it either. But I didn't get that question.
That was great.
All right. That was really good. That was like, wow. All right.
Okay. Now I got to make my brain go in reverse. Ready?
I'm ready.
I know you're ready. I'm talking to him.
Just gotta press the button.
He's the one who has to answer questions. All right, here we go. How do you feel about cranberries?
Like him.
What's your middle name?
Marcus.
What size bed do you prefer?
King.
Tell me what you like to do on weekends in a Valley Girl voice.
I like to go to the park.
That's the most boring thing ever.
Reading.
If there was a hair in your soup at a restaurant, would you return it?
Yes.
If you could push a button and make everyone in the world 7% happier, but it would also place a worldwide ban on a styling hair product, would you push it?
Yes. Like
Who
12 hours question.
Who inspires you?
God.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you enjoy garlic?
10.
Which animal adds more joy, squirrels or llamas?
Squirrels.
What is wind?
Ed's fart.
Do you find handlebar mustaches to be handsome?
Sure.
Do you own a bicycle?
No.
What temperature do you like your thermostat at?
68.
What's your question? What's the answer?
68.
Yes.
68.
He answered it before I went.
I think we should give him one more question because you had a really long
Yeah,
one.
that was.
Let's
Okay.
give you-
I thought I could
we're
read
gonna
it
give you one-
faster.
We're going to give you a bonus question.
Bonus question. That was. I'm sorry. I should have taken that
You
one
didn't give
out.
me a bonus
She
question.
also didn't read a paragraph to you.
Good, give him a bonus question.
All right. If Tupac appeared before you right now, what's the first thing you would ask him?
Where's he been?
I mean, facts.
So-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow.
Wow. 15.
Right.
I beat you. if she didn't ask me to say a Valley Girl voice, I would have had like 2 more questions.
That was
epic. I can't wait
fantastic.
to watch a replay on that one.
Oh my gosh.
So,
I had a hard time keeping it together.
oh my gosh, that was classic right there. Well, thank you so much for playing the hot seat with us. Those, I never do this. Those that are watching, do us a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Share out this stream. Go check out Adventures with VP. They're a family to ours. You're going to have an amazing experience with their channel. Right now, I know VP is doing some stuff, planning some stuff. But right now, if you like some gaming and some stuff like that, I know you'll like to see some great stuff over on their channel. So... all right. Any more?
Thanks.
Back to questions.
No more questions. Stacy's asked if it was a tie, and we needed a tiebreaker, but it's 15-14.
No, 'cause somebody had to give him a bonus question.
But that was
Bitter. I am bitter and sour.
Change that letter and be better.
Oh.
Yeah, huh? You see, Stacy. This is why we mute each other, because we say stupid stuff like that to each other, and it makes me mad.
Yeah, Pete's definitely. I bet you Dad Bill's already sent that clip to.
Oh yeah, for sure. Sure, that happened.
Gosh, that was great.
And Dad Bill, yes. The answer to your question is yes.
Yeah.
The lives where we talk about have serious chats and stuff will be coming back.
Who asked
That was a question?
Dad Bill.
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't see it.
Yeah.
Did he?
He said I
He's
love.
here.
He said I love the daily lives and serious chats you guys did earlier this year. Any thoughts about maybe doing those occasionally again? And yes.
Yes, that's good.
He
That's
didn't
good.
follow directions. That's why I didn't see it.
Yeah.
You gotta tag us. But no, that's good. I was gonna talk to you about that, just about the channel. This year you were doing the daily vlogs, right? And
it's Amy's fault I stopped.
Oh, really?
What is with you today?
It is not her fault.
What?
No.
It was her birthday.
Oh, God.
I'm just playing. It's not her fault.
It's not.
My streak got. I missed my streak because we stayed celebrating with her on her birthday.
It was worth it.
And I was like, oh, I'm gonna. It's okay. I'll do a quick live on the way home.
Or there. You were. The plan was doing it there,
Yeah,
but
and then
we were having so much fun we forgot.
And then we
Aw.
didn't leave until after
That is
midnight, so the streak was done.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Ah, look, she says OMG.
Oh man. So let's talk about Mylene real quick. So Mylene is part of the channel. She's been doing videos for. What are you looking at me like that for?
I'm listening to you.
I thought, you know how sometimes you can feel like that I mess something up.
I can't pay attention. I won't look at you
Myleen's been
anymore.
doing she's doing a lot of gaming stuff right now. And
Yeah.
Jordan's been watching.
Yes, Jordan's been watching her. Jordan doesn't type, but she's been watching. I've been watching too. But so how is she loving like YouTube, being part of the channel, growing, maybe her own audience? How is she liking that?
She likes it a lot. I mean, when you guys see her back when they would do lives in the park, like Mylene likes to have fun, as Jeff knows from Diz Our Dream. Those two together is hilarious because they go back and forth. It's fun to watch them, but she normally is more of a reserve. She's not high energy. And so to be on a live in the parks, she would turn herself up like 10 notches. And then when the live was over, she would crash.
Yeah.
And then she'd be silent for the next 8 hours.
Yeah.
I understand that.
When she originally started the gaming streaming, she did it because she enjoys gaming. But then she realized going live all the time actually is a whole nother thing, right? Than just playing games.
Right.
And so then she stopped. And recently she's got back into okay, I'm going to do this. She's actually creating her own channel.
Yeah.
So that launches August 22nd.
That's nice. You heard it here first, guys.
Yeah. It launches August 22nd. I don't know if she wants me to say what her channel name is, so I won't
Yeah.
Right.
now, unless she puts it in chat, unless she says. But
I mean, she's
thanks to the community again. Thanks. If we weren't in this community, we've had someone reach out, and I won't say their name yet because I don't know if they want this to be known, but they reached out and offered to help her create like the banner for her channel and stuff like that to help her get going. So again, being in this community is fantastic.
Yeah.
There's so many talented people in this community, and it's crazy because you watch people grow, and then
talent is like crazy. Look at
I
that talent
know.
right there.
Your sign is epic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so like look at Dad Builds. Dad Builds went from someone who you never even saw to someone who's everywhere, and he's a great person, right?
He's
And
a
then-
great friend. He's a great everything.
And then
he's like
his
amazing.
he's so talented, but
Yeah.
you would never know it. And then he's super humble about it.
Yeah.
I mean, Ed, when we're planning for Roundtable, Ed will ask me, I'll throw something at him, and he'll be like, "Oh, what? You think I can just do that in like two minutes?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, because you do it all the time." Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
we talk about something, and I'm like, "Oh, we're gonna really do this," and then 3 hours later, it's like, "This looks like you spent like a week doing
Yeah.
and setting this up." So, and I'm like, "See, you do that, and that's why I say yes, you can do this."
Dang. Stacy's upset at you, Ed. Wow.
still
I've
upset
never
at me?
seen her so upset. Yeah, she's like, he's all right.
Oh God. It's gonna be a while before this one goes away.
So when she tells people to tag us,
Yeah, I was like,
she says Ed won't go upstairs to get Mindy's glasses. So please, every single time. So she got a thorn.
oh my gosh.
Marlene, do you want to put in chat what your new channel is going to be, or you want to wait to announce it later since you're in chat now?
Yeah.
So that's going to be exciting. So she originally came back to our channel because since she had already done it. She had some people who came in a lot, and so she wanted to come back to the channel to draw them back in so that she could tell them, "Hey, I'm going to be going to my own channel." But it's funny because the other day I went live, and there were people that came in who only have seen her, and they were like, "Where's Mylene?"
Wow.
And then-
Who's this guy with the
And then
beard?
And then everyone in chat's like, "She's in chat. This is VP." I'm like, "I'm her dad." So she said she put it on her Insta already. So her channel name is going to be Mylene Eden altogether.
Okay.
So we'll start promoting it more, but it'll be August 22nd is the
Awesome.
date that channel is going to launch.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Exciting.
Mylene Eden is the channel name.
Awesome.
I think
Congratulations.
she's
Mylene.
That's a cool gamer tag.
yeah, I think she's getting a little bit more vocal now, isn't she? Because before she was quiet,
Yeah.
and now she's like more vocal. And when she's in trouble, like she's playing her game,
Yeah.
I crack up when I'm out here because she starts going.
Yeah, I
That's
love
her.
that. I love that. Her reactions, I love it.
What is going
She was
on?
playing, I think it was Call of Duty, and she was like, it was so funny when she would like die or she would get somebody good. I was like, oh my gosh, so funny.
I couldn't do what she's doing. I get motion sickness. She tried to get me to play, and I did play once, and I was
Yeah.
like, I can't.
Yeah. So it's fun watching her. I mean, she's grown so much over the last, I would say 5 years as a person. Watching her grow has been awesome because when we would be at church, we were leaders in the youth group, and she would stand right next to Arleen, and wouldn't go sit down with the rest of the students.
Wow.
And then the church, it's called Church in the Sun. They did, Pastor PJ over there and Pastor Mark did they do a summer internship for the students who want to be able to do that. And so we put her in the
Yeah.
internship, and that internship, it was like watching a flower blossom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because he like our that youth pastor, Pastor PJ, he was really good at pushing the kids out
Yeah.
of the comfort zone.
Mm.
You know, like you got to do this, and he would teach them how to do the what are those like the on the computer the EXP and what's it called? I can't even think of the.
The word,
But
yeah.
he would just push them Word and all that.
Mm.
What's it? Word and then
Excel.
that Excel.
yeah.
Like, you know, he would tell them, you're going to use this eventually, so learn it.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
here you go, and you see it in her face, like, okay, I kind of, you know, or even speak to 300 students. You know,
Wow. Yeah.
like
yeah.
that's hard.
That's a
Yeah.
big deal. That's big. Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
he made them do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so she kept that, you know, and that's helped her, you know, be who she is. Sometimes
Yeah.
she regresses and it's like, oh, I don't know, you
Right.
know, but
I mean, sometimes
Yeah.
for us, even back then, even 2-3 years ago, like we have to remind ourselves, oh, she's only 14, she's only 15, you know.
Right.
Now, you know, she just turned 18, and she's going. She's funny enough, her channel launches the same day as her first day of college.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
that's she'll be going into her third year as a junior at University of Central Florida.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, what a bless. She's such a smart girl. So much, she's a lot of fun. You know, getting to know her, and just seeing how much of a star she really is, what she's developing into. You know, it's really really awesome. So I'm excited to be a part. Like, I know who she is. You know
Aw.
what I'm saying? Like,
When she gets famous, we know
she'll
her.
call me Uncle Ed.
I mean, when you were here, she like wanted to talk. She actually wanted to talk to you.
Yeah.
And this one kept taking you away. And she was like, Ed, you know, here's my cups and this, and I was like, girl.
Oh, so funny. Before we get to our next part of the show, because we're running out of time, I wanted to ask a question to
Not surprising.
to VP. Yeah. So I have to ask you. You are part of the round table, right? So tell us a little bit about your experience with the round table. How do you like it? How did it come about?
it came about because I have a friend who wanted to hang out even more, and his name is Ed.
I wonder who that guy is. He sounds kind of cute.
So no, but it was
Wait,
the round
stop.
table.
I got to talk about Marcus.
I just saw that.
What was it?
He said,
Which was-
"Yeah, now talk about me."
Oh.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
Wow. I mean, it was funny, but it wasn't that funny.
Hold that thought. Listen. You know when your children have a dream, like they talk about. I don't like our kids have talked about what they want to do when they're little, right? Like they've always told us, like Mylene, she's always said, I want to be a lawyer, or I have these dreams, like since she was little, right? Marcus has always said since 8 years old, I want to be a children's pastor. I want to be a children's pastor. And I was like, great, let's find a way to do that. And, and then he started doing rap, worship rap. I don't know how. Gospel rap. And then other things, life got in the way, and, he got married to Angelique. I love her to death. She's amazing. And then, something, started sparking in him again, like that fire started sparking in him again. And he's like, Mom, I really want to do that again. And I'm like, yes, you do it. And I'm so proud of him for that. Like, just to, go back and, like live your dreams and try to go after your dreams. And, Mike, when he was little, he's like, I want to work where my dad worked. And he's working towards that now. And he's working to be a manager. And, like all of them have done.
He's not working towards that. He's there working and he's working towards to be a manager.
To be a manager. So like they're pursuing their dreams and they're pursuing the things that they want to do. So we're not just proud of Mylene. We live with Mylene. That's why it seems like we talk more about her. But we're definitely proud of all of our kids. And, and then, having Angelique in our family, like Marcus, this girl is super smart. She is a smart cookie.
She's in nursing school right now.
Heck yeah.
Oh, wow.
She's in nursing school right now. And so, I always tell her, you got this. Be a sponge because she's studying, I'm like, you're a sponge. Suck it in, like suck all that and you keep it in your brain. Because sometimes it's hard, like when you're studying, you get overwhelmed. But we're proud of all our kids.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys have amazing kids. It's awesome to see them when I come down there and I get to talk to them. And Marcus is such a great guy. So
we'll have a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
me and him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you know what? I did tell him that. But anyway, go back to round. Thanks, Marcus.
It's not your fault we're running late.
So roundtable was Ed's idea. And Ed, Gonzo, and I, when we hang out, we have fun. Yeah. And what you guys see on Roundtable, that's just us being us. I would say 99% of what you guys see is all ad-lib. It's not rehearsed. It's not. I mean, there's even times where we throw in a segment. When we tell you it's new, it's like hours new. It's like
you think it's like, wow, they have graphics and all that stuff. Yeah, I just made that.
And so that's why we're gonna add a new segment for next week. This one's gonna have a little more planning because we talked about it yesterday. Yeah, but it's fun, and when it doesn't become fun, that's when you don't do it anymore. Right. But exactly. We've been doing it now a year.
That's crazy.
A little over a year, and
that's nuts.
And it's fun. It's a blast because we're hanging out, we're having fun, we're talking. Yeah. We're laughing a lot. And it's what we need is for all of you guys to tell 10 other people so they can come watch us on Monday night.
Yeah.
Or watch because we know a ton of people watch the replay.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're thankful for that.
Yeah. So Mindy, can I ask you a question? Do the guys not text you anymore for those words? Because that's hard for me. It's hard for me to pick those words.
Listen, the last time Ed on the way home from a trip, hours away, it was like an hour away from him running into the house to jump onto the computer. He goes, "Oh, I forgot to ask you to pick the words." I was driving. So I couldn't even do it at that. I was like, are you kidding me? And this last time they were on the phone, I'm sitting next to him and I hear, we're going to do insert here. And I looked at him and I waited for the ask and the ask never came. And I thought, maybe they're switching segments. And yeah. So,
well, VP, it was great,
This is great.
There's method to my madness.
Nope. Wait a minute. All right. Both of you. I am dead serious. Listen to me now, the both of you. You keep asking last minute, and the words will get so hard to pronounce, and you won't even ask me again. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. I understand. Yes, ma'am.
So you better ask within time. So I'm not sitting there like my brain about to blow because you asked me 10 minutes before the show.
No, I didn't ask 10 minutes before.
Literally.
No.
30 minutes.
We were watching the show.
Yeah.
And I asked you before the show started. The show was an hour.
Okay, well, no.
You just didn't send it till 10 minutes.
Well, that's just what's happening, people.
So I know that when I ask her, she's going to send it right away. But So the method to my madness is I really like that segment. That segment's my favorite segment because it truly is on the spot ad lib. And so the method to my madness is if I ask her right before the show, we won't see the words till right before the show.
Right.
And so it doesn't give us time to come up with a story.
I wanted Gonzo to really say, he was trying, it was so funny. I was like, man, he's smart. I wanted him to say charcuterie, and I knew he couldn't say charcuterie. So he was like, yeah, with all the meat in the what is it? I was like, don't you guys tell them. Don't you guys say it for him.
Yeah.
And so
The next word they're gonna get is Worcestershire sauce.
No, she did that.
Oh, that was one of the words.
She did
He
Worcestershire.
turns to me and goes, "How do I pronounce this word?"
Yeah, that's the reason why I asked her that. I was like, how you? Yeah.
Yep. Listen, don't tell him. Don't tell him. Say, oh, well, figure it out.
Next time a pronunciation comes my way, I'm going to be like,
Chris Dye, the show cannot give too many hints about things that are coming, so we cannot answer that question.
What?
Oh, I didn't see it. Where's his question?
He said, has there been any thoughts about adding a fourth member to the Roundtable Late Show group? So told him we can't talk about that.
Yes, we can't talk about that. That's private information.
Wow.
So private, I don't even know.
There has been some discussions.
Friends want to know.
Hold on. It's so private that these two women on screen don't even know.
We don't know.
I mean, I have a idea of who it would be.
Like,
but
if it would be my choice, I would have Chris on there because
we didn't ask.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
We didn't ask.
I love the vibes with Chris too. So
Debbie says,
not my choice.
Debbie
Not my
says,
choice.
if you need help giving them words, Arleen, I will gladly assist.
Hey.
Awesome, guys. Well, we have one more. I know we're over time, but we have another game that we would love to do with you guys. So, you guys ready?
Do it.
Here we go. All right, so this game is called
Everyone's
Prove Me
favorite.
Wrong. Not everybody's favorite. I can't stand this game. I don't even know why I even came up with this game.
You didn't come up with this game. I came up with this game.
Yeah, you came up with this game. I can't believe I said yes to this game. So,
Facts. Get them right.
Go ahead, babe.
Okay, so this is a debate game where the topic is given, and then one of you will be the debatee, and one of us will be the debator. And who that is here in my secret box, which is my phone case. But I have a friend at work. Her name is Ginger. She picks out the topic and decides who does what via a number system. Because the first time we did this, I got called out that it's not fair that I know the topic before everybody else. And no one would pick me to debate because they didn't think that was fair advantage. So I have no idea what is on this piece of paper. And I still think, Arleen, the guys should do this.
I think so too.
Is there only one topic?
Yes, there's only one topic.
Okay. So who's gonna go?
It's either
the guys or the girls. Which one is it?
Rock, paper, scissors. Go ahead.
us.
No, you and Arleen do it. Rock, paper, scissors.
You're the guests.
You guys drop paper, scissors.
And then okay. How many times?
Rock,
Just
paper,
one time?
scissors, shoot.
No, 2 out of 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Got you.
Paper, scissors, shoot.
Got you.
Oh.
So
Women are
girls are
going.
doing it.
The girls are doing it.
Dang.
Girls are doing it. Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. You guys ready? Here we go.
Hi.
All
Okay.
right. Whew. Thank you.
So, Arleen, in order to decide what you will be debating against me on, you need to pick one or two.
I'll do 2.
Do too. All right, here we go. Oh, this is really stuck together.
Eileen, come debate. You're good at this.
And Marlon asked, do the ladies think they will do a ladies roundtable?
Yeah, will there be a ladies roundtable? That's a good question. Good question. Okay. We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll find out.
Arleen already said no.
Nah, we're not as funny as the guys. The guys are funny.
Yeah.
We're not funny. No.
We just laugh at you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm okay with this. All right. The topic, smartphones makes us stupid. You are disagreeing with that statement. I am agreeing with that statement.
Oh, Lord. I am so bad at debating. Okay.
All right, so
How long do we have?
You have a minute.
What are we doing?
Just 1 minute.
And if you don't need that whole minute, it's okay.
It's
you don't.
okay.
It's just last time it was like 5-minute debates.
Yeah. The first time we did this thing, I was like, oh, Lord. So go ahead.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
So the smartphone makes you smart, right? Because like it's a walking encyclopedia. So when somebody tells you like, oh, how do you pronounce Worcestershire sauce? You look it up and it makes you smart. It even tells you how to pronounce it. Okay. You can, I don't know. See, I'm so bad at this.
You're fine. You're doing great. You're doing great.
Let's see what else. It tells you you can use Google Maps and it helps you get to places. I mean, that's smart, I think.
Yeah.
You know, I don't get lost anymore. Sometimes I do because I feel like, you know, but anyways, that's not. Let's see what else. I think I'm good because I'm not a good debater.
That was good. Good job. Good job, Arleen.
I mean, you're not wrong. Google is wonderful, and I was just thinking the other day, where would we be without our maps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like looking at old school.
I mean, like old school. When I got around, like I would look at an actual map.
Like a real one.
And then I would be like, okay, I go up to this street, then I turn left on this street and blah, blah, and I would memorize it. And that's how I would get around. And now I have this thing that I don't even have to think. So I don't know. You're going to win, Mindy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Marcus says the women could have a show called The Sharp Table because their women are always on edge.
Oh my gosh!
Wow!
Oh, wow!
Wow! Okay,
if you're next to him, slap him on the head for me. I know she won't because you love him so much, but just for me, please.
and he has to be careful because we're gonna be sleeping in his house. I am part of the kids ministry. Pranks are not beneath me. So.
All right, baby, ready?
Yeah.
All right, ready, set, go.
Okay, so smartphones make us stupid for several reasons. Number one, it is a proven fact that when you use your phone for a long, consistent basis, it produces a chemical in your mind that is similar to that of when you are on drugs. So that is fact number one. Don't look at me like that. Google it on your smartphone. So it is true.
Did you Google while I was... Yeah, you
right? No, I didn't. It is one of my debates that I use against. Anyway, so fact number two, you could get lost in your smartphone and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of pointless videos and memes, and you don't accomplish anything productive in your day because you sat there and looked at junk all day long. That's all I got. I had two points.
Were you just? I have a question, Mindy. Were you describing a smartphone or a book?
What?
Oh.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Listen, when I
actually like you were describing a book, getting lost for hours and hours for something pointless.
No,
sounds like a book.
No, because you want to start debating with me about that. When I used to read for hours and hours and hours and hours, my vocabulary was way better than what it is today because I don't have time to sit and read for hours and hours and hours and hours anymore. And I've lost all my words because I'm not immersed in literacy.
I mean,
So what, you only know Harry instead of Harry Potter? Like you lost the Potter part? I'm confused, like, what kind of words did you forget?
I don't remember because I don't read anymore.
Oh my gosh! Look at that Bill said.
What did Mindy say?
Of course,
my smartphone.
of course, the guys with this. I can't.
Oh my goodness!
No, I disagree. You can do that with you can read on a computer.
Yeah, you can read.
You know, you can read. I mean, that's what you do. I agree. I mean,
I have my Bible app on here. I read my Bible.
Yeah,
here.
you can read. So
I mean,
you know,
your smartphone has taken place of like 6 different gadgets. You don't need a flashlight anymore. You don't need a Rolodex. You don't need a separate
map?
phone. You don't need a map.
Right.
You don't need an encyclopedia. So that's taken. You know, I used to have a full encyclopedia
Yeah.
that took up 2 bookshelves at home.
Yeah, I used to have that too.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
I
But
think
it's so much easier to get distracted on a phone than by sitting and picking up a book.
yeah. Well, I think you know right now we have one vote and one vote. Arleen is
Arleen,
the winner.
you're the
So,
winner! Yay!
Nick said it. Nick said it.
Guys,
You are the winner. So congratulations.
And Marcus said, "Game on, Mindy. Game
Oh.
on."
You don't. Don't. All right, I'm gonna start planning.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, that was proved me wrong. You guys did a great job with that. Let me see here. This button right here. All right, so obviously we're over time, and thank you guys so much for joining with us. And you know, I know.
I accept a false construct.
So
Did you learn that in a book?
so first off, thank you.
I learned it on my smartphone.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining with us tonight. Before we go, usually what we like to do is just like if somebody was watching our channel for the first time, they're watching this show, and they're at this point, and let's say they are people that want to start doing a YouTube video, somebody that wants to start doing lives. What would you give them as an advice to start their own channel or video, something like that?
First and foremost, don't let anything distract you.
Don't let people discourage you.
Yeah. Don't.
Even if it's your own family.
Yeah.
Because
just do it.
family
Don't
does that
Preach it, man.
sometimes.
Preach it. Ooh, preach
Don't
it. Sorry.
worry. Don't worry about anybody, but the goal that you have set for yourself.
Right.
Pick up your cell phone.
Yes.
Start doing it.
Uh-huh.
You don't need a bunch of equipment. I know people who have channels, very successful channels, who shoot and edit directly on their phone.
Yes.
Don't
Don't be selfish. Show the best version of yourself to the world. The world deserves to see who you are.
That's why it's called YouTube.
Yep.
That's so good. So good.
So,
Good stuff.
Awesome, guys.
and don't procrastinate.
Because then you'll never get it done.
That's really good. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for joining with us. Stacey Rogers, she's kind of like my manager. She's going to give me some tips.
There you go.
So
She's right.
one guest equals 1 hour and 2 guests equals 2 hours, which is really good. So I obviously haven't done this in a while. But thank you, Stacey, for the heads up. But we love you guys. You know, you guys are family to us, and I thank God for the relationship of our family, and YouTube has been phenomenal when it comes to this, and to have lifelong friends, and it's been incredible. So I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. So
We love you guys.
Marlon
Evan and Jordan and all his madness. Evan is like a little
Yeah, all crazy. Yeah, that's Evan. Oh, look at Mar in Memphis. Yeah, I saw that.
That's because Arleen told me to.
Wow. All right,
we should have just
mute this for a second.
Is that Paul?
Hold on. Let me mute you for a second. You're muted.
So, babe,
Okay. How you
what
doing?
do we
You're
have
good?
coming up?
All right. You're unmuted. You're
did?
unmuted. No. You're unmuted.
I am?
Yeah, now you are.
Hold on. Simple question. Did you or did you not say take him off?
I did, but it wasn't for you to throw me under the bus.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, Stacey said no, I can't mute anymore.
Put him back.
Now, Mar, and
I told him to stop.
She told me to take him off, and I told her, I said they're a conversation starter. People actually ask, are those red noses? And then she said, leave them on there. And I was already 3/4 of my way to them, so I kept taking them off.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Debbie. It truly means a lot. I appreciate it. She said this has been a very great stream tonight with wonderful people.
Aww.
Thank you so much.
Debbie is so sweet. She's the sweetest person ever. Like, she comes in and I feel like I'm like, I don't know, like she's my, I don't know, long lost relative, because she makes me feel like, oh.
Yeah, we need that encouragement sometimes, you know, that love. Sometimes we don't get that all the time as content creators. But all right, well, thank you guys so much for joining with us. You were on sessions. Before we go, our next sessions, which honestly at this point it could be, will not be. I have no idea. But it's scheduled for July. It's supposed to be with this guy, but God knows what's gonna happen. So yeah, it's
talking about me.
Yeah.
I don't know about me though.
So hopefully we'll be there.
Put that again. Charcuterie.
Yeah,
I gotta go to the bathroom.
We should be adventures with Gonzo. Will be with us for our sessions. That'll be a good time with us. Also, we have some shirts though. If you guys want to get a shirt, I'm not wearing my shirt today.
Yeah, he's not in uniform.
Minnie's wearing my shirt. So
no, this is mine.
It's originally my shirt.
You didn't like it. It didn't look good on you.
You can get the shirt that was originally mine. You can have it your own. You can get it there at
maybe we should mute our mic.
vibeproject.spreadshirt.com.
Hi, Mylene.
Oh, Mylene. Hi. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining with us. There's a saying in a Viapree project that we say this all the time. Well, first off, before I say it, make sure you like this video. Press the like button. And also, make sure you go check out Adventures with VP. Go check him out. Please go give them some love. Subscribe to their channel. I know people say, you know, I don't like to say subscribe because, you know, I always say subscribe because it's a good channel. You're helping people out. What's wrong?
Go ahead.
Being real.
Yeah, you are.
People.
Mm-hmm.
This is family. This is friends. This is
Well, I mean, to Ed's point, if you enjoyed what you watched today, there's no reason not to
like it.
Exactly.
Right.
Go check them out. All right. You ready now?
I've been ready.
Okay. All right, guys. Remember to always dream big
and do big things.
All right, guys. We love you. Thank you so much, Arleen and VP. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week, Monday, for another round table, 9:30 Eastern time on the Round Table channel.
You better text me early.
Or give her a break and text me.
Okay. Bye.